A pleasure to me all at last, and here we are with some more HJN Season 3. But now, I feel like I'm going to take a bit of a different turn as opposed to what I've already done with HJN as it is. And you're probably wondering exactly what do I plan on doing here? Well, it's simple. I've talked a bit about cells with yesterday's topic, but here, I feel like if there's one type of cell that we all got to get to know every now and then, it's bacteria. And if you're wondering, yes, viruses have been covered. More than once, even. Considering a lot of recent events that have happened and transpired beyond belief. Oh, but you know, this goes a lot further than just talking about the cells that are in our body, whether viruses or not. Bacterial cells, as you probably know, they actually have been studied in recent years. And we now know how vital they are to keeping our bodies in tip-top shape at all times. You have the bacterial cells in the gut, for example, both the good and the bad. The bad, of course, most likely are the ones that are going to be pretty nasty in terms of smell and in terms of texture. But then you have the good bacteria, which can be there to help stabilize the level of bad bacteria. And of course, if you're probably already familiar with Umzu products, they've talked a lot about bacteria. Fluorosil 50, as we know, contains 8 different types of bacteria. Longrum, Ribteri, Rhamnosus, and others. And these bacteria are responsible for allowing our digestive system to be as equalized as it possibly can. But then you have bacteria that goes to other parts of the body, like the mouth, for instance, the place where saliva is produced and allows for nice hydration within. But of course, we can't forget to mention that since saliva is in fact mucus, which in turn is composed mostly of bacteria and water, this combination does in fact allow for a number of things to happen. It can potentially help keep your mouth clean. It could potentially rid the body of any potential threats. Some diseases might enter through it, since the mouth is declared highly contaminated for a possible reason. And it's because the way that it's heavily contaminated goes way beyond the likes of anything else that could ever exist. It's a collection of bacteria, both good and bad, of course. Sometimes, though, the bad can actually overpower the good. Not just with really bad smell, but also with a noteworthy list of other effects that it can have on you. Halitosis is basically just a minor tip of the iceberg compared to what else bacteria in your mouth can offer. And we know that the same ante could follow in other parts as well. So why do we brush our teeth? Why do we eat the right foods? Why do we drink so much water every day? Because we got to. The level of bacteria in our bodies can get way too out of control if we don't subdue it. And that's pretty much the end of story right there. So do stick around, as I have plenty more to discuss here on HJN and other such content that I have to offer. See you next time.